It's Friday. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real
I was
Talk.
walking down the road today, looking for another way
To ease my mind
and help my living.
It's Real Talk. It's the daily vlog, Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm here to help you make smarter moves, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on Friday. Day 326 in a row of the Mark Pyers Real Talk show. And we had a nice 1 hour session today between the two shows I did. And I had the same issue just now on YouTube. I went live on Restream and YouTube didn't take me. I don't know why, so we're here to do another show. Did about a half hour over on Facebook. And I'm like, I don't think I'm live on YouTube. Let me just check right now and make sure I'm live here. I'm live here. I'm loving it. I'm hoping you guys maybe have some questions for me. I don't know how I could do this chat in real time here, so I'm not sure. Let's see if there's a way I can log in here but not put the volume on. There we go. Volume's off. I think the chat's there, guys. So if you have anything you want to say, let's get into it. It's Friday night. I've been here for 326 days in a row with you, just letting the universe speak. Positivity, motivation, real estate, and music on the BeatSeat. All right, I'm going to show you what the BeatSeat's all about right now, okay? So I invented this beautiful thing right here. I built this beautiful thing right here. And it is the first drum you could play upright. I'm sitting upright right now. I can play with my hands just like any other drum. There's a drum called the cajon that everybody plays, but they have to bend over to get to the front panel. I've got four playable panels. The cajon has one playable panel. The cajon has two tones, bass and treble. I have omnitone. Let me show you what I mean by that. Check this out. Kick. I'm going to just go piece by piece. Watch my hands. Ready? That's my kick. I'm actually kicking it. My foot. My heel. The bass is so deep. If you have this going through a Bluetooth or in your car, it's a wrap. You're going to be like, I need 10 of these things. Here's the snare for your feet. That's just feet, guys. Now you're a drummer. You want to sit upright. You want to play with your hands and feet, right? So check this out. You saw my feet just now? Check this out. That's a foot snare. Here's the hand snare. So you have the ability to create like a 7-piece drum kit with this thing. Even more because it has omnitone. I'm going to show you just one of the side panels. If you were to hit this thing all over the place, that's stuff you get going. Here's the middle. You guys see what I'm talking about? That's one panel. Omnitone. One panel. Other panel. Here's the other side. Same thing. It's my design. It's wider at the back, more narrow at the front. I could sit on it totally comfortable like this. I could play my guitar sitting in the most comfortable seat in the world, and I could... It's a wrap, guys. Seriously, I don't know why you haven't ordered one yet. I'm still hand building them myself. So you should order one because I have a manufacturer in line ready to take over. And he's just like, dude, when can I start? And I'm like, I just need an order of more than, say, 5. Because I could build 5 in a couple days. I can't build 10 quickly. So I'm waiting for someone to order 10 or more. And then it's going to the manufacturer. And from then on, I just won't be building them. But anyway, I am here with you guys. I'm going to show you a couple of really cool things. Let's play some music. It is BeatSeat night. We've been here, like I said, 326 days in a row, just rocking out for you guys with Real Talk and then dropping some music for you on the weekends. So if you have any requests, I have the chat open over here. Just shoot some notes over. We'll see. I've got a couple of songs here I'm thinking about playing for you. The one I have tuned in over here looks like Brown Eyed Girl. You guys remember that tune? We could do a cool version of that if you want. I'd have to put my glasses on to play a cover. What I was planning on doing is doing a little instrumental to get started because you know I like to jam out for you a little. But if you have any requests, shoot them over. I see someone on, so send on a note of what kind of music you'd like to hear. It doesn't even have to be a song specific, but if you want to hear a style of music, I can improvise something for you. It's got to be something a little upbeat. We've got to start off on the right foot here, okay? That's just something to get us started here, guys. It's Friday night. It's improv night on the BeatSeat. The drum you play with your hands and feet. That's my coffee maker telling me that my coffee's done, but I already have my coffee. It's right here. This is my 90-ounce cup of coffee here. Some people wonder why I have so much energy. I like coffee, but that's not the only reason. I got a lot of energy. I was born this way. I had a great story the other day. I went to go grab a breakfast sandwich on the way to work, and I found this new place. It's actually like a truck right down by my house. They make these amazing sandwiches, and Tasty Yolk. It's a really cool name. And I don't know why I'd never seen this. I always go the other way. I go the back roads, but for some reason, this one day I'm driving by and I see it. I said, you know what? I'm all about local. I like to support local, so I'm like, I'm going to go check these guys out, see what they're all about. So I go once, great sandwich. I go again like a week later, and I got a different sandwich. Pretty cool, good sandwich. So I decided the other day to go back. And as I walked up, and this to me is a pat on the back to tell me, Mark, keep going. I walk up and I order my sandwich, and the guy goes, I got to ask you, what do you do? And I look at him, he goes, every time you show up, you're in the best mood. He goes, you got such a great energy, like a great, he said, you're such a positive energy about you. And I said, well, it's funny you say that. I said, I have a positivity and motivation show I've been doing every day since December 31st. I've been live, and I'm about promoting connectivity and about helping people up instead of pushing down on the way up. And he goes, oh my goodness. He's like, that's unbelievable, because you're radiating it. And I said, well, in life, when you find what your purpose is, when you understand what you're great at, you go for it. And nobody can stop you when you've got that thing. There's a specific thing we each have within us that when you find it, nothing can compete. There's nothing else in the world like it. So stop trying to be like something else. It's been done. You need to search for that unbelievable uniqueness that's within you. Everyone's out looking for it. It's not out there. It's in you. It's inside of us. Now, out there looking is kind of what you're doing. Okay, so you're out there actually doing things, trying to uncover that uniqueness within you, but you do have to go out there and try things. You know, something I left as this on the panel yesterday, the last thing I said is, don't be afraid to fail. There is no such thing as failure. Failure is not doing. I really, truly believe failure is sitting back and staying comfortable is failure. Failure is not giving it a shot. I'd prefer to try the beats, to try a million things and fail at all than to sit back and just be a realtor and just do that the rest of my life. That's failure, is not following on my intuition. My intuition started something on December 31st that will never stop. It only is happening because I followed my intuition without any regard. I did not get in the way. I'm asking you to do the same thing in your life. Whenever that spirit grabs you and says, hey, Tom, Jim, Kimberly, whatever your name is, you got something here. Trust me, you do. You've got something. Remember, they said something funny too. They said, well, friends and family give pretty bad advice to inventors. And I think what's interesting is you have to remember, I said this to the crowd too, you've invented something. Do you know what that means? It's kind of like when I create a song. I'm like, that is a song that's never been heard in the history of time. You created something that's never existed. two things. First of all, almost every single person won't get it until the rest of the world is using it. They just won't understand it. The reason they don't understand it is because it took 50 million years for you to get it, for that information to come into your mind. That's the thing people don't even understand. I tell them the reason why this is a long road for me to show off the BeatSeat is because it's never existed. I have to go and educate people that there is a new instrument that makes their life easier. That's my job right now, is just informing. As an inventor, you have to inform people because you've created something that took 50,000 million, however many years it's been since we were here, if it's 260 million years, whatever it was. Maybe 260,000 years, actually. Yeah, 250,000 years. That is basically what we have, okay? We've got all this time, and then all of a sudden this idea comes into your head. The rest of the world needs to be educated to what it is, how it performs, what it does different than what they do know of. Remember, every single product that's out there had to first get to the public, and the public had to recognize it as a product. There had to be proof of concept at a certain point. That's what we're working on here with the BeatSeat. You know, we've got it in some hands, guys. Tomorrow I'm going to drop one off in the city. I'm heading down to Brooklyn to meet with, I'm not going to say yet, okay? But all I'll tell you is that this person has been now nominated for Grammys. They're going to be using it. They're using the BeatSeat. The people are starting to use the BeatSeat, guys. It's going to replace everything because it's so versatile. I'm going to show you a little bit of its versatility, okay? Let's get a little something in here. We'll focus a little less on the looping of the guitar and more of the looping of the BeatSeat. So check this out. Hopefully you still got me here. horrible at percussion. Okay, let's be honest. Let me try to do something less. Ready? No brushes on this one. So guys, it's interesting starting from scratch here on YouTube. I gotta tell you, I'm kind of going backwards. Right now I should be live on Instagram where I do have people expecting to see me. But I came here live on YouTube instead. You know what? I wonder if I could bring everybody on here somehow. Let me see if there's a way I could bring YouTube in or Instagram in. I'm going to just try something here while I got you guys on. Do you guys mind if I try to bring Instagram in as well? Would that be possible somehow? Let's see. I really don't know how I'd do it, but I'm going to try because I would like the whole world to be on with me at the same time if possible. No, let's flip this around. Let's flip this around. Let's see if we can make this work. I didn't set this up at all. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to put this up. I'm just going to push record and let's see. Well, it's not going to be pretty, guys, but it's on. I think it's on. What's up, everybody over on Instagram? I just threw my camera on. I don't even know what it looks like. I threw it down in front of my laptop right now. And hopefully you'll see a little bit of this. Let me see. Let's see if anybody tunes in while we're here. We're live on YouTube right now, so if you want to see this proper, head over to YouTube. You got to turn on notifications and ding that bell because I'll be live over here every day. Instagram, you guys got to realize that this is where I could do cool stuff like this. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Like, you know, I can't go backwards now. Because I got like, look over here in this corner, all my social media platforms are right there. And my name comes up right here in real time. So I need you guys to turn on notifications over here on YouTube. Head over to YouTube right now. Just type in Mark Pyers Real Talk. Find me. I'm live right now, guys. And you'll see this proper because I have no idea what it looks like over here on Insta, but I want to make sure you guys know I'm live right now. Let me tune this pop. You know, that's the problem here. I have such a fine-tuned ear as far as like, if something is off, I just don't feel it. I can't feel it. And that was way off. That entire track was way off. So let's see. We're going to try something here. Head over to YouTube, guys. I'm live on YouTube right now. Was that any good? I have no idea. Let me see what that sounded like. I usually don't know what I'm doing or listening to until afterwards. Like I'll listen back and I'll be like, all right, that was a cool riff. But in general, we're rolling with it on the fly, and then I'm like on replay, I'll be like, whoa. Now, hopefully it's one of those, there's a couple moments in there that are whoa, because I think it was kind of long in the tooth. But you guys know anything I improvise gets long in the tooth, because I just like to go. I like to explore and see what the possibilities are with every improvisation. So when I get this going, I'm hearing stuff. I'll tell you what, the nice move was the steel drums in there. I think that sounded pretty smooth. You guys like that? But when you do stuff like that, this is what we came up with last weekend. Remember this? Now, I never would have found that if I didn't go. I never would have found this if I didn't go either. Afternoon traffic, that's what I call this. If you guys check out my podcast, you may recognize this. It goes like this. It's Mark Pyers. Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm here with you every day, bringing you some positivity, some motivation, and reminding you that you have something unbelievable within you. Something that only you can do. I'm going to help you tap into it. Tune in every day. I'm here with you. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk. You guys subscribe to did you subscribe to the podcast yet? You should. It's free. You could drive around and listen to it. And there's some fire there, guys. I got to tell you, every time I pop one of those podcast episodes on, I'm just inspiring myself. I know that sounds weird, but I inspire the heck out of myself on a daily basis. Right now, I don't have a functioning... It's funny. I'll tell you a little side story. I used to... Hold on. You just shut everything down so I don't hear any echoing. I just hear some echoing through the guitars. So I used to drive around, I'm a real estate agent, okay? So during the day, I am all over the place. It used to just be Connecticut, so I'd be from Greenwich, Connecticut, all the way up to wherever in Connecticut. Wherever client needs assistance, I'll go. I want to provide the best service in the world, okay? So if someone needs good service and they want it now, call me. All right, so I'd handle this entire state in the car every day, and my thing was I used to throw in movies, TV shows, whatever, in the car and listen to them while I drive. You'd say that's kind of weird for a musician, for a singer-songwriter, that you're not listening to other musicians and being inspired by other music. No, it never was inspired by... I'm inspired by other people's music, don't get me wrong, but I never wanted to be inspired by other people. I wanted to come up with my own inspiration. All my songs came out of my own soul. And I stopped listening to music when I was writing music. I didn't listen to anybody else's music. Now, beyond that, it's not that I don't like other people's music. I just like listening to comedies. I like listening to whatever, even if it's like a 24 season show of something and I could just keep them going for 3 months. I'm down with that. Okay. But then all of a sudden something went wrong with my car stereo. Now I can't do that anymore. The DVD player used to work. Now it doesn't work. It's saying no DVD. There's a DVD. I keep putting in no DVD. So I'm like, okay, what do I do now? Well, now I drive around every day listening to podcasts. What podcasts? My podcasts, of course. What am I going to listen to? Joe Rogan? I used to listen to Joe Rogan's before I did my own podcast, but now I have my own podcast. I am constantly refining my philosophies. I'm constantly just growing. I'm listening to things I said months ago, hearing them for the first time. Do you guys know what that feels like? When something comes out of you so rapidly, sometimes you don't even have the time to absorb it. It comes out of you. It comes out of you. You left it. It came out of you. Now you have to recapture it. You have to somehow reconnect to those feelings, to those words that came out of you. You know, my plan for a while has been to try to collaborate this entire year into a book. I want to put together the first year of Real Talk into a book. Now, that's going to require a lot of work. It's going to require a lot of editing to take out, because listen, in the 326 days that I've been here, a lot of the sentiment is similar. I want you guys to keep hearing the same messages over and over until they sink in. So when I actually get to writing this book, we may come, from 365 pages, so to speak, down to like 27, because mostly every day I'm trying to just push the same agenda, which is to go out there and be kind to each other. Remember, how you treat people is how you're going to be treated, not necessarily by them, but by the world. I have this new theory that it's instant karma. There is a lot of actual karma, but I feel like it's instant karma. When you do something for someone else, you immediately feel better. You feel great. And same thing, if you do something rotten to someone, if you do someone to hurt someone's feelings or to wrong someone, it immediately affects you. You may think it doesn't, but it does. That's why I feel like we should all lead with light. We should all lead with positivity. Go out there and give it as much as possible. Last night, you guys may have heard this earlier. Last night, we were in a panel. My wife and I were on a panel for late stage entrepreneurship. So basically, this entire world is so impressed by the young entrepreneurs. You get a young entrepreneur like a Elon Musk who creates something, and everyone's, ooh and ah, look what that 20-year-old created, that 21-year-old created. But they don't really celebrate the, 35, 40, 50-year-old, 60-year-old entrepreneurs out there that are trying to create something, bring something to market, nonprofit, or a product. And so yesterday we sat down in this panel, and it was all these entrepreneurs who were north of 30 years old sharing their experiences, and it was a packed room. It was great. And I just had a great time, especially because what I've been doing here for you guys for 326 is alone to these cameras. So I'm not in front of a group of people. It's a whole different experience when you've got people like staring at you. And I think it's kind of funny. I was trying the whole week to just keep my wife calm. Just because she doesn't do this ever, but I'm like, no, it's fine. It's going to be great. But I was too. I was thinking to myself, geez, I haven't done this in a while. And to sit in front of people and have questions coming at you, it is a little bit daunting. But I do think if you get started, if you just let that ball start rolling, it just gets comfortable very quickly. And I was reflecting on that with my wife last night. But the first 30 seconds I was speaking, I felt like my chest was like pounding, like my heart was pounding in my chest. And I was breathing very heavily. I was trying to slow my pace down. It was tough until I got that first set of words out. And then all of a sudden I was like, okay, just relax. Just relax into it. Just let a conversation happen. And I think that's a really cool thing. So I want to do more stuff like this, guys. I want to get out in front of crowds. I want to try to get people riled up in a positive way. And we met some great people. Hopefully we'll get a couple BeatSeats sold in the process. Right now, like I said, guys, this is about creating awareness. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing on a daily basis, is creating awareness. The more people that know about this product, the better our chances of selling the product. It's very simple. It will never sell if I just sit here at home every day playing it for you. We got to get out there and get them in people's hands. So we're working on that. We have a director of sales now, and she's up in Boston right now, connecting with some people and showing them the BeatSeat. And tomorrow, like I said, guys, I can't tell you what's happening, but tomorrow I'm bringing a BeatSeat. Uh-oh. Let me see who's on. Oops. Hold on. I got disconnected here. Guys on Instagram, don't go anywhere. Come on, are you serious? This is what I'm talking about when things don't go your way. All right, hold on, I'm going to flip this around. Let's see what we did. Let me flip this around. Guys, head over to Instagram, head over to YouTube, okay? Instagram, I'm sorry, I can't get this to work. I was doing my best, but then this thing just fell over. So you guys got to head over to YouTube. Go over to YouTube right now. Just type in Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm live over there right now. And you get to see me in HD. Right now, the audio is HD on the YouTube, multi-track. And I just threw the camera in front of the screen so you guys know that I'm here with you. But the show's on YouTube now. Instagram, we got to try to flip you guys over to YouTube. So go and subscribe, ding that bell, because this is where the show goes like this. Look. Hold on. Let me give you a little look. This is where we got this going. And let me try to fix this here. Come on. All right, there we go. I'm going to try to put it back again, guys. I just don't know if it's going to work. Like I said, this show is going to look a lot better if you come over to YouTube and join me here. Join me, turn on notifications, ding the bell, because I'm live every single day on YouTube now. And it looks like this, guys. Look, we could do all kinds of cool stuff. Like drop in all my information comes here. Look at this. What? I'm putting a song out there for you right now. Let's hear what this one sounded like again. All right, so we're live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. I already did a Facebook show earlier. I don't know why everything's not rolling together on these platforms, but we're going to figure it out. And we've been live for a little while. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on here. I just wanted you guys to know that I'm here. And I'll be back tomorrow during the day and then tomorrow evening, because tomorrow night's Saturday Night Live. Every Saturday Night Live for the last 326 days, that's pretty much 50. I think 48. Probably about 48 Saturdays in a row. I've been live with you here to put on a rock and roll Saturday Night Live. And we're going to do it again. Try to fix this here. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry, Instagram. I know it doesn't look very good. Come over to YouTube where it looks perfect. Folsom Prison, it's where I want to stay. And then people keep moving on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. I'll never play with guns, but I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And then people keep moving and down to San Antone. But there's rich folks eating in their fancy dining cars, private drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. And then people keep moving on down to San Antone. All right. sand and told. That's it for me, guys. I think we got enough in. What do you think? You think we got enough in? I really can't tell. Can't do any live chatting with you here. You know what I'll do is I'm going to shut off Instagram real quick because it doesn't look like, it looks like everybody's off now. Guys, I appreciate you coming on. Look, we had a nice group of people came on to Instagram, guys. I hope you guys all came over to YouTube to tune in, subscribe, and ding that bell. I'm going to save this right now. Hold on. See, the good thing, guys, I don't know if anybody came over here, but we had some people come over to Instagram just now to see that. Now let's see. I'm going to try to roll you over. I'm going to try to roll you over as soon as I can see that this saved. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, tomorrow I can't wait to bring this BeatSeat down. I can't wait to tell you who's going to get it. But they're going to be using it on Monday during a shooting. It's going to be a television shooting, and they're going to be doing an acoustic set. And the company asked them, they said, hey, can you bring a cajon? And the guy was like, I could, but I know this really cool instrument called the BeatSeat. I think I'm going to try to get that instead. And my man hooked it up. Calls me up. He's like, yo, we're going to do this thing. What do you think? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. All right, look, I'm here with you guys. Let's see if there's anybody on. Hold up. I'm here with you guys, but it looks like, yeah, that's what I assumed. Guys, that's what I assumed. I'm here all alone. I'm here all alone on YouTube. All alone. Lonely Mark. So this is what we've created so far tonight. This one was bad. That's good. That was good. It was the other stuff that was garbage. You gotta be better about that. So we had that. That was pretty cool. And then we had this. So we did that one too, which I think I'm going to save just because it's kind of like eerie. And we're going to throw that in to go with this one. I don't know, guys. I think that's probably it for me. I am pretty tired. We probably just did over an hour here. We also did half hour on Facebook, and we did an hour earlier today here on YouTube from my studio. Hope you guys are getting used to this, because this is it. Every day, forever. Tomorrow, I'll be live from the studio. And then I'll be live tomorrow night for SNL. We're going to be rocking out again on the BeatSeat. And Sunday is music request night, so if you have any songs you'd like to hear, just shoot me a DM. Go to markpyersrealtalk.com. Make sure you ding that bell. I am live every day forever. And it's not just for a few minutes. We go. So I look forward to tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did, and if you're watching on a replay, I appreciate you. Thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow on the next Real Talk. It's Mark Pyers.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living.
It's Real Talk.
I look into the windows of
I'll
the
see you guys tomorrow.
car
Thanks for tuning in.
driving next to me. Look how the open road